Today, I got handed a task that was insultingly easy. Level some old base to the ground, plain and simple. Apparently, the HQ is mad about a certain combat system that's been ruining their last few operations. Real convenient, if you ask me. Blaming the hardware for your own screw-ups is a skill that anyone can learn. Speaking of hardware, our engineer Maya grabbed a new autocannon called the Ehrlichen Skyranger 30 Hybrid and the Tiger Shark torpedoes. That will let us engage both aircraft and ships. Should do the job just fine. A little later, a ship pulled up alongside us. The captain said that he serves that Russian and passed along a warning. Apparently, someone leaked intel on our route. We need to figure out who sold us out and pay them a visit. All right. Does anyone care to explain what's going on here? Why am I getting spammed with complaints about maps being unavailable? People can't even log in, and you're sprinting around with cameras. And who are you? Right. Hello, Mr. Moderator. What brings you here, pray tell? Weren't you warned that we're filming a promo for the new event? We even posted security around the perimeter in case you missed them. Oh, so those DDGXs cosplaying as officers were your security? Funny, I don't remember the rulebook saying a single word about those skins. And they got real aggressive when I asked for credentials. One of them even fired a cannon at me. I had to take measures. Sorry. And since you're all in this together, I should have a little talk with you, too. Properly. Hey, viewer. Yeah, you, on the other side of the screen. How often have submarines ruin your day? Never? Really? What about that time you took a battleship out, wiped out half the enemy team, and then a Type 39 crawled under your belly and spoiled the fun? Yeah, sorry for picking at old wounds. But just imagine if you could have sunk it on the spot. Sounds like a dream? It's actually possible. With the new UUM-44, no sub is scary anymore. This little nuclear menace hits absurdly hard and deals area damage. And the best part? It attacks underwater targets too. You probably thought it's just another missile torp that takes a century to reach the target after splashdown. But nope. With duct tape and questionable genius, we made it stay a missile all the way to the finish. And if you fancy diving yourself, this radioactive treat can even be launched from underwater. And if, for some reason, probably a weird one, you don't like that kind of missile, then you'll love some of our exclusive offers. The Akya Torpedo and the Astros 2 Mark VI grenade launcher. And the luckiest ones among you might walk out with keys to the brand new 4-bin, which will prove beyond reasonable doubt who the best cowboy in the Wild West actually is. I'm so done with these TikTok clout chasers. They'll pull anything for views. Good thing I got tipped off in time. Who knows how long they would have kept wrecking the place. All right, now I can finally play in peace. I'll call Ethan. It gets boring being alone. Yo, Eth! Sweet mercy, what are you wearing?
After all the blasts and the radiation, you don't survive without it. And the auctions got nukes too.
What? Radiation? Auctions? You overdid the T again. Hold up. Auctions. So you're at the market. Then I'm curious what kind of disaster made you put on a gas mask. Fine, stay there. I'm coming. And breathe more often. Those things are basically a personal sauna on your head. All right, market then. Lena, Vicky, lend me your ship. I'm in a hurry, and that sub will be faster than the Arsenal. Thanks. Cameraman, why are you standing there? Move! The show must go on! Why would Ethan put on a gas mask? Something's off. The market is a big part of the game, after all. If something happened to it... Oh. Ethan, explain, and skip the mumbling.
You won't believe it. I came to refresh my torps, and there was this massive line there. I got closer, and it was all crowded, people queuing up for different ships. Then I remembered, after the recent rebalance, ship prices shifted hard. And honestly, I wanted to buy the buffed versions myself. But then, out of nowhere, two absolute units crawled out of the crowd. They couldn't agree on identical lots for the Amagi and the Graf. Both ships were also sporting that unique Cerberus camo to sweeten the offer. Everything was fine until they started flexing their submarines and launching ballistics at each other. And that's how we ended up here.
Got it. Rich guys fighting over gunboats. Same old, same old. It's amazing that they listen to anything at all, considering the fact that there's a new cool thing for those who love to shoot. Is it that new, though? Whatever. I mean the Boston Cruiser. Who better than the old-school shipbuilders can show how a genuine artillery ship is supposed to work? You've got heavy cannons that hit hard, and they're mounted forward. No need to swing your whole hull out before an attack. The secondary battery hits lighter, but fires more often, and it sits close to the main cannons. Again, basically on the bow. On top of that, it has 2 grenade launchers and 3 missiles, so you've always got something to click at while the cannons reload. For defense, it has some unique systems, the modified Sigmas and the RIM 161C VLS. They even tossed in a couple of open double slots as a bonus. So why would anyone still chase the Speer and the Amagi after a drop like this? Unlike them, the Boston won't be scarce anytime soon, if ever.
Yeah, the Boston sounds great. I gotta grab one later. But what are you in today? First time I've seen a submarine like this. Is that another new release?
Look at you, keeping up. This, my friend, is the Nautilus. Right now, anyone can get it from a special gacha. What do you think? I'd say it's a solid machine. Not just visually, but loadout-wise too. An open double missile slot, some unique weapons, of course, and a couple of double slots for any torpedoes you want.
Looks legit. I want to see what it can do. Play aggressive off surfacing, or go wide on the flank.
Stop thinking. The official channel already explained all of it. Click it. Don't be shy. I'm not playing today anyway. After this mess, I've got a mountain of reports to write. Later, we'll catch up. All right, time to drown in paperwork. Let me at least put a video on in the background so I'm not sitting in silence. No, not the ads.
A tropical paradise for true vacation lovers. Private yachts, crystal clear water, and thatched huts for communion with nature. Sounds like a dream, doesn't it? Of course not, because the warmest places have already been claimed by mosquitoes.
Mosquitoes again? How many times are we going to chew on this?
Fast, vicious, draining the life out of poor tourists. Who will finally stop them? The answer is simple. Our new solution, the Akash NG. It's a universal remedy not only for flying pests, but for the swimming ones too. With a fast reload and a long range, the Akash NG means no bites whatsoever. Also available, a compact version of the Roland 2 with an expanded pesticide spray area.
Who could have guessed?
Not a single mosquito will survive. And if you want to fight them personally, order the MI-28NM with a massive anti-insect toolkit on board. Art Storm Travel Agency. It only gets better from here.
I'd rather sit in silence.